time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everyone, it's Friday and we're going to have some fun. We're going to do a song that came to my mind for some odd reason yesterday that I have not heard in about 50 years. The song is called The Intro and the Outro. The group that recorded this song is the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. Now they were formed in the UK in 1962 and most every member of that group did trad jazz music. Well, in 1967, the group recorded their first album called Gorilla. That was released in October 1967 in the UK. This song, the intro and the outro, appeared on that album. Now, when I heard that song for the first time, it blew me away. It was like, it's not what I was expecting at all, but it was such a fun track. I couldn't stop playing it. It is just so cool. The song is written by the lead vocalist of the Bonzo Doodah Band, Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, and that is Vivian Stanshall. He wrote this track. What's interesting about this group is they have a lot of big names in the band, people that went on for other things. Neil Innes is in this group. He plays piano. You have Legs Larry Smith, who plays drums. Legs Larry Smith, what's interesting is George Harrison on his 1975 album Extra Texture had a song on there called His Name is Legs, and it's about Legs Larry Smith. Roger Ruskin Spears is in this group. Sam Spoons, Rodney Slater, and Vernon Dudley Bohan Noel is also within this group. So a lot of big names that came out of the Bonzo Dog Band. They later changed their name. They took the Doodah out and simply called themselves the Bonzo Dog Band. For this album, though, they were actually the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. Now, Eric Clapton appears on this track as well, but he plays ukulele. Okay, so that's kind of cool. With that said, I don't want to go too much more into the song because I think it's, like I said, it's going to surprise you if you've never heard it before. If you have, you're going to have a big grin on your face. It's a fun track. So here we go with the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band doing the song intro and the outro.
Hi there, nice to be with you. Happy you could stick around. Like to introduce Legs Larry Smith, drums. And Sam Spoons, rhythm pole. And Vernon Dudley Bohay Noel, bass guitar. And Neil Innes, piano. Come in, Rodney Slater, alto saxophone. With Roger Ruskin Spear on tenor sax. Hi, Vivian Stanshall, trumpet. Big hello to Big John Wayne, xylophone.
Okay, so the first 30 seconds of the song introduces the band themselves, the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band. So each member gets introduced and what instrument they're going to be playing on this track. Now we ran out of the actual members of the group, and we're going to go into who else is in this fictitious part of the band, and it's pretty funny. So here we go. We're going to start up with introducing those members who are actually not in the band.
Big hello to Big John Wayne, xylophone. And Robert Morley, guitar. Billy Butlin, spoons. And looking very relaxed, Adolf Hitler on vibes. Nice. Princess Anne on sousaphone. Introducing Liberace clarinet. With Garner Ted Armstrong on vocals. Lord Snooty and his pals tap dancing. In the groove with Harold Wilson violin. And Franklin McCormack on harmonica. Over there, Eric Clapton, ukulele. Hi, Eric. On my left, Sir Ken.
Okay, so there was Eric Clapton playing ukulele, and he was actually playing the ukulele for this track, which I thought was kind of cool. I did not know that. I thought it was part of the joke for this song, but he actually played ukulele for his part. Now, one thing I read about this track as well is in 1967 in the UK they were still using 4-track recording systems. Here in the US we were using 8-track and we were expanding to 16-track recording. But with 4-track you had a real hard problem overdubbing onto an existing track. So what they did was whenever they introduced one of these fictitious players, they would then fade out they're not fictitious players, but players that actually aren't in the band. They're real people. They're just not in the band. They would fade out that particular instrument and then bring in the next instrument so they could wipe that from the track. I never knew that before I read that and was like, I'm going to listen for that in this when I do this this reaction. And sure enough, that's what they're doing. You'll hear like in the ukulele here, it kind of just goes away. So kind of cool. So a little piece of knowledge that I didn't realize about this song. But it's fun. I mean, it's just fun. So let's keep on going. We'll do Eric Clapton playing the ukulele again.
Cormac on harmonica. Over there, Eric Clapton, ukulele. Hi, Eric. On my left, Sir Kenneth Clark, bass sax. Great honor, sir. And specially flown in for us, a Sessions gorilla on Vox Humana. Nice to see Incredible Shrinking Man on euphonium. Drop out with Peter Scott on duck call. Hearing from you later, Casanova on horn. Yeah, digging General de Gaulle on accordion. Really wild, General. Thank you, sir. Roy Rogers on trigger. Tune in Wild Man of Borneo on bongos. Count Basie Orchestra on triangle. Thank you. Great to hear the Rawlinsons on trombone. Back from his recent operation, Dan Drupp, hot. And representing the Flower People, Quasimodo on bells. Wonderful to hear Brainiac on banjo. We welcome Baldunicum as himself. Very appealing, Max Jaffa. That's nice, Max. What a team, Zebra Kid and Horace Bachelor on percussion. And a great favorite and a wonderful performer, all of us here, J. Arthur Rank on gong.
Okay, and then it just fades out. That's the outro. It just fades out. Cool song. Like I said, first time I heard this, when I bought Bonzo Dog Duda Band album, Gorilla, it was like, wow, that was pretty cool. And a lot of their stuff is different genres. So they don't just do jazz, they do rock, they do psychedelic, they do all kinds of different genres on their albums. And a lot of it's tongue in cheek. So they're fun albums to listen to. So I mean, they're kind of, in my mind, the answer to the Mothers of Invention from the United States. So I know they actually started before the Mothers, but when they started recording their albums, they're making a lot of tongue-in-cheek music. It was fun. Sometimes they didn't play their instruments correctly, like with this track here. A lot of the instruments were out of tune or not following the beat of the rhythm section, but they're just having fun. And and now I remember exactly why I thought of this song. Last week I did a reaction to Gong. And I compared Gong to the Mothers of Invention. And then the other day I was thinking about that because I was reading comments back on the Gong, and it was like, you know, they're a little bit like the Bonzo Dog Duda Band, just kind of out there. So then I'm thinking, the intro and the outro, I have not heard that in, like I said, probably about 50 years. I got to play it. And so I thought, let's do a reaction. That'd be cool. I don't know how many people have heard this song before, but it's just a fun song. I love all the introductions. First, the 7 members of the band are introduced with the instruments they're playing on this particular track. And then they start just bringing these people in. A lot of the people are from the UK, so I don't even know who they are. It's just fun. I mean, I just enjoy listening to it. And I can listen to this track over and over and over. I think Vivian Stanshall did a marvelous job on this particular track. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed watching it again. Like I said, this is probably the first time I've seen it and heard it in probably 50 years. Love the video too. This video, there was another one where they were introducing the people and the people were showing up, but the audio was terrible. Audio was just terrible. This one, the audio was really good, and I like how they put the still of the person as they were announced in the band. Just kind of marvelous. I just think the video fit the song very, very well. So if you enjoyed this, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. If you have any comments about the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band doing the song, the intro and the outro, put in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated as well. I'm going to take a link to this video. Like I said, I thought it was a pretty cool video too. I'm going to take a link to this video, put it in my description below. So if you want to watch it and listen to it again, click the link. It'll open up and play for you all the way through without me stopping it and making comments. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video in my description below. So if you click on that link, you'll go to that channel, and maybe there's some other really neat videos you'll want to watch on that channel. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, we're doing all kinds of cool music. You gotta subscribe. Just go below my video that you have open and hit that subscribe button. That's all you gotta do. Or you can go over here and ring the bell as well and get updates to my latest videos. So, great tune. That was fun. I think it ends too soon. I wish it'd be a little bit longer, but I think it's just fantastic how they put all these people in there and all the different instruments that they were playing, or they weren't playing. One of the two. This put a huge smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a huge smile on your face. And peace out, baby.